This is how you get your walkthrough tool onto your iPod Touch. Go to Google Docs and find your walkthrough tool. You'll see here I've got NCL inventory component 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you have yours copied and renamed so that you're not sharing your data with everybody else who has this shared to them. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. It takes me to the spreadsheet view. I click on Form and go to Live Form. There's my live form, and up here is the URL to this live form. Now you are not going to want to have to type all this URL in to your iPod Touch. So select it and copy it, and then open up a new page and go to www.tinyurl.com. This is a service that shrinks down really long URLs into little ones. So I'm going to paste it in here and make a tiny URL. Now, this is what I'm going to have to type into my iPod Touch. http://tinyurl.com/cbkdnt. Yours will definitely be different, so don't type this one into your iPod Touch. Next, we need to go to the iPod Touch. Okay, getting your walkthrough tool to show up on your iPod Touch is pretty simple. The first time it's a little bit more work, but from then on it's super easy. So I'm going to turn this on. Now this is actually my iPhone, and the only difference is that my buttons are going to be in different places than yours. So my button for Safari, which is the web browser, is down here. So if you see up here, I've got my indicator here that I'm connected to the internet. If you don't see that, then you need to find your button that says Settings, click on it, make sure that your Wi-Fi is on and connected to K12 Public. And so if I click on that, you'll see I can find one, and K12 Public is unlocked, so I click on it. And once I do that, every single time I'm in K12 Public, the iPod Touch will find that and hook you up to the internet, which is anytime you're at school. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my main screen by pushing this button here. Now, I'm connected to the internet, so I just need to click Safari, and Safari is my web browser, kind of like Internet Explorer. Alright, Google popped up here, but I need to get my walkthrough tool on here. I'm going to pull this down if you don't see it automatically. I'm going to click in here, and then I'm going to delete the information, and I'm going to type in tinyurl.com/, and again, mine is different than yours will be, but mine is cbk dnt go. And up pops my form that I have created. So I can do this pinch motion, pinch out, pinch in. See how that works? I can move this down to see it better, pinch in. I can also tip it there we go. Didn't sense it since it's laying on the table. And I can look at it this way as well and make it even a little bit bigger. But I like to do it this way. You have to, there we go. And just pinch in so that I can see it. And now I'm all ready to go. I can do my drop downs. I can move through my grade levels, so on and so forth, and then move through my form. Now, so that I don't have to type that URL in every single time, I'm going to make a bookmark out of this. Now this is my component 1 inventory. I'm going to have to do this for all 4. But I'm going to hit this plus button, and I'm going to add a bookmark. Now I can add a bookmark to it just like I would typically in a web browser, or I can add a bookmark to that home screen. So I'm just going to add a regular bookmark. It's going to by default title it NCL inventory component 1, which is just fine. I'm going to hit save. Now, what I do now when I'm on my home screen and I go to Safari and I want to be able to find that, I go down here to bookmark, and then we'll see that it'll put it right down there. Boop. And I get a fresh new form every single time. If I repeat that for every single one of my components, I now have them all saved into my iPod Touch. And anytime I'm on the internet, I can get to these forms and fill them out. And that's it. If you have any issues with this, any additional questions, please give me a call at 7901 inside the district, and I will be glad to answer them for you. Bye-bye.